What up, everybody? I wanted to introduce you guys to my dragons. This here we're looking at is Mushu. Yeah, it's funny because everyone else, has one they named Mushu as well. I found out. In order to get good footage of him, I'd have to get on a step stool because I'm pretty short and he's pretty high up. He's about, I don't know, about the top of his cage is about 7 foot high right now. I'm kind of reaching my arm up. This is Mushu. Say hi, Mushu. He's a hypo, normal scale. He's going into shed again. And he's lit up for his UV. Say hi, Mushu. Alright, down here we have Ryu. I was just chilling out with him. We were just hanging out, talking about the shed on his tail. Ryu here is also a hypo. He's a brighter one. They both have the, They both have those clear nails. All clear nails. He's a little skittish at times. He likes to run away from me, but he's still docile enough that I can handle him. I thought he was a girl when I bought him because I wanted to breed them later. You can see his tail and shed right there. It's hard to make these videos all the time because I have my children here all the time and it's always loud. And then when it's quiet, I can't even think with myself. But it's hard to tell, but his arms and legs are in shed as well. Just went back into shed. He's 2 months old. Then over to my left, which I haven't taken off his top yet. Excuse me. This is BB, Blackbeard. I like to show Blackbeard all the time. Right now he's in shed. As you can see, he's stressed a little bit. He's stressed about the situation. You can see the darkness under there. If he wasn't in shed, you'd be able to see how dark it really is. I mean, he gets a super black beard. He's a normal nails, black, normal scale. He's starting to turn like his tail just broke shed recently, and he's starting to turn like this this dull orange color. He's got the most attitude here. He head bobs the most. He normally doesn't like the camera. I'm going to upgrade their terrariums eventually. When I get the money to upgrade, they're all going to have 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot enclosures. I'll have them better UV lights and everything in there eventually. It's going to take time though. I can't just buy 3 bearded dragon lights right off rip like that. Now he normally doesn't like the camera. He's not like Mushu up there. He's already looking crazy eyed. He doesn't get this attention. I bought him from someone. They sold him to me for $50 and $50 for the terrarium too. As you can see, what's left of his tail shed. You can see these normal patterns going on here, the sideways stripes along the tail. normal pattern. When he's happy, he usually brightens up a little bit. He's got one leg still in shed. It's a normal Eastern. I think he's Eastern. I have to look back at that again. I have a chart for that. See how kind of bright his head is? He gets bright like that when he's in a good mood. His cage didn't even, his terrarium didn't even look this nice when I got it. I bought him this grapevine, and then he seemed to be too big to hang out on this branch right here. He was looking all uncomfortable on it, so I got this paper towel roll, and I cut up some old Repta carpet that I had, and I strapped it to it so he'd have some grip, and he's there all the time now. I put that rock in there for some type of a cool surface and rough surface for him. He was raised with this Zoom headlight. I can't stand it, but he was raised with it, and he's grown with it. He's quite healthy too, so I can't say too much bad about these UVBs. People down talk them, talking about, get the longer one, which I agree with, but still at the same time, this little guy grew up with it. I bought him from the guy that had him from a baby, because he mated his too, and this was one of the remaining ones that was left over, so he raised him for 10 months, and then finally I came and got him. I give him plenty of attention. I pull him out all the time and let him run around. That's there because that's his favorite spot to duty booty. So, yeah, I gotta wipe the glass, When I get better with these videos, I'll eventually do so. Oh, Ryu. I didn't get these guys from breeders, except from BB over there. I got him from, I want to say Petco. I'm not disappointed. And whoever Petco bought him from did a good job. Look at this. Just look. He's a good looking dragon. I mean, he's beautiful. Can't wait to see him in a few more months. I'll follow up with those videos, don't worry. Do not worry. He's only 2 months old right now. Only been around for 2 months. You probably hear the crickets. I'll talk about that later. I'm just here to introduce these guys first before I do follow-up videos. He likes to hide in there sometimes. And usually when I see him doing that, when he should be basking, I pull him out and I get some warm water running in the bathroom and I just trickle the water onto him. And then sometimes he drinks, sometimes he doesn't. And then when I bring him back in here, he goes right back to the basking spot like everything's normal. So that's kind of, when he goes in there, it kind of tells me that he's dehydrated and he's getting away from the light because he's dry. And that's when I know to give him some water. He's different. He is much, much different. All these guys are different. None of them are the same. None of them are alike. Being that there's no one here, I'm going to show you a few things. These guys have known each other for a couple months. Mushu and Ryu. I also bought him from Petco. He is my first one. He's 3 months old now. This is his 3rd month alive. Let's see. Bought him from Petco. First dragon. My favorite. Well, I love them all, but I'm more attached to him because he was first. He's my buddy. He's my buddy. Yes, he is. That's my boy. He was little nothing on that stick when I first got him. He was a little twig on it. He eats his veggies, some collard greens, and some calcium. Not overdone either. He likes to sleep in there. I catch him sleeping in there. He used to sleep up on the tree, but I've caught him sleeping in there recently. Don't you worry about that thermostat. Don't you worry about what I got in here. Don't you worry about it. You can see they're healthy. You don't worry about it. You tell them, Mushu, you don't worry about what's going on here. You don't worry about my temperature. You don't worry about it. He got me covered. That's right, I do. Look at this shed. He leaves some shed behind everywhere. Man, they do this too, man. I'll catch this everywhere. Mushu, my boy. Alright guys, so that's my introduction. That's my first vid with them. There's more to come. People ask me questions all the time, and I've got some experience with them. I'm not like no intelligent, super smart mofo, but I know quite a bit about them. I do my research, and as a matter of fact, I'm researching every day, nonstop. I'm always looking things up. I'm always looking into it. Everything. From a nip tail to tail rot to lost limbs to nip fingers to dwarfism to everything. I look up everything. Well, these are my first 3 for now. In the future, you'll see that I'll grow. I plan on breeding. As you can hear the crickets, I'm learning how to keep them alive and breed them and multiply them. Tired of spending money. Ha! Say bye, Ryu. Later. Later.